morning, guys. Welcome to another day of 365, and we are on a road trip. That's right. We are, for the first time in our entire relationship, taking a real road trip. Right? It's the first time, I think. I mean...
First time since kids, anyways.
Yeah, I don't even know if before that. I think that the closest thing you can get to road trip is all the times that we traveled in between Toronto and where our parents live for, you know, like holiday dinners and stuff. I don't think we've ever just gotten in the car and driven for any length of time and gone on a vacation type thing together. I don't think we've ever done that.
I don't know.
I mean, we went away for our honeymoon, which was 11 years ago today, actually. 11 years ago tomorrow. It is our anniversary. It is our 11th anniversary today. And that's why we're taking this trip, is we're going away for our anniversary. So we don't actually have a destination in mind. We are getting on the highway. We are going to go across the border in Detroit, get on the I-75, and we're just heading south and driving until we want to. And then we're going to start coming back, essentially. So we're just doing a real road trip. We don't have a destination in mind. We're just going. We're hoping to make it to Kentucky so that we can maybe see some of the mountains and maybe go for a bit of a hike. And that's pretty much our only goal. I don't know if we'll make it as far as Kentucky. We may only make it as far as Ohio. I don't know. So what we're going to do, we're just going to go have fun, just the two of us. We've made it through Michigan and past the detour, which is pretty much almost all of Michigan, from the Canadian border down to Ohio. It is almost the entire state at this point where we can't get on due to construction. So we're back on the I-75. We are just about to cross into Ohio, and I think we're going to stop very quickly and get one of those coupon books that are at the welcome centers, so that we can hopefully get a good discount on a hotel tonight.
Yeah, we don't know where we're stopping, but we are definitely going to stop somewhere, and we may as well get a good deal.
Well, we are just outside of Lima, Ohio, where Glee was set, actually, because I'm a huge nerd and I know that information.
I knew it too, and I'm not a huge nerd, so...
But he did watch Glee.
It was on, yes.
And this is the first time we've had traffic this whole way, so that's not too bad. And according to our handy-dandy I-75 map, the traffic should actually be done at mile marker 118, and we're nearly there. So honestly, this is the first traffic we've hit, and it really shouldn't last very long. It should break up here right after this area where it's come down to one lane due to construction. So I don't know, hopefully we're not stuck here very long, because we are just about 63, what did it say? About 65 miles outside of Dayton, and that's where we're going to probably stop for the night. We don't know yet. It's currently 10 to 9, and we haven't stopped for supper or anything. I think we're gonna get a really late dinner in Dayton, and then either decide to stay there for the night or push on to Cincinnati.
Cincinnati. I'm thinking Cincinnati, or we even dip into Kentucky.
It would mean stopping at like 1 in the morning, but I mean, we got no kids. We can stay up late.
We're going to be up that late anyway, so we may as well cover some ground so we can actually take advantage of daylight tomorrow and get out and have lots of fun. Yeah, there's a couple of national parks in Kentucky that we're thinking about possibly trying to hike in. They got some little mountains happening there where it's not quite the Smokies when you get down into Tennessee, but the Appalachians kind of run through Kentucky a little bit, and we really want to get out there, get some good pictures, and do a little bit of hiking. Well, we are in Cincinnati. We are about to go to Kentucky, and it's 11:40 p.m. and we are in traffic. Not that lane. That lane is fast lane. We are ready to go over the bridge to Kentucky, and we're stuck in traffic. It's a little bit crazy. I can't believe there's traffic at this time of night. There's another fire truck.
I don't know if it's going to the fender bender that was behind us. It didn't look like a bad accident.
No, there was a bit of a fender bender because of this traffic, and I think a lot of this traffic is just for nighttime construction.
Oh, that's true.
But yeah, there are a lot of cars here for midnight.
Exactly.
On a Friday.
So yeah, busy place. A lot different from where we come from. I know that we're just little country bumpkins, but this is crazy. I've never seen this kind of traffic at midnight before. And we used to live in Toronto, the land of traffic. The land of endless traffic, and it was never like this in the middle of the night. Yeah, that big yawn. Gotcha.
It's almost midnight.
I know. We are now on day 2 of our impromptu road trip, and we are heading through some, I wouldn't say mountains, but definitely hilly terrain. And we are going to, it's called Carter Caves State Park, and we're gonna see if we can maybe do some caving today. Definitely some hiking. So we are still on I-75. We will be getting off of I-75 soon to go a little bit east and explore some caves, hopefully. It's gonna take us about 2 hours to get there, but whatever. I think it'll be a fun day. It's a really beautiful day out, nice and sunny, and hopefully soon we'll start seeing a little bit of mountain ranges. We are making a little bit of a stop before we head over to the state park because there's something I really want to see. So we're going there now. Well, that was disappointing. I really wanted to see it. I don't know why. We're not like super religious people or anything, but I really just wanted to see it because it's like this big, huge thing that they built, but they kind of built it in a way that you really do have to pay them to see it. And we don't have the time today, and I really don't want to spend $100 for me and Brian to just go and see the Ark. So I got to see the bow of the Ark, or the other side of it. Not really sure which one is which. They're both pretty similar. But we saw the bit.
It exists.
It exists, and we saw some of it, and that's all that matters. All right, onwards to some caves. Well, we have officially entered the Daniel Boone National Park, I think. It's not the state park, it's a national park. And the scenery from this highway is unreal. It's just, we're surrounded by sprawling mountains. It's kind of crazy. Like, there are people who live here and they don't see it anymore because it's just their everyday normal, but holy cow, it's crazy going through here. Like, we're just going through this little mountain pass right here. It's just crazy. It's just insane scenery. Just beautiful. Well, we are now at, what is it called? Cascade Caves?
Yes.
And we are about to go caving, which is kind of cool. We've never done anything like this before, and we're doing it the really touristy way. We're doing the one that's like kid-friendly, family-friendly, and it's a tour. And there's gonna be a lot of people on this tour. I think they said they've sold about 70 tickets so far.
Yep.
So it's gonna be quite busy, but it's still gonna be cool. We're gonna do the one, there's a great big cavern in there, and there's a 30-foot underground waterfall, so it should be fun.
So that bat right there is a little brown bat. A little brown bat is the same thing as almost like an Indiana brown bat, except the difference between them is that Indiana brown bat likes to clump together, and the little brown bat likes to stay alone by itself.
we just got out of the caves, and gonna say it, that was pretty cool.
It was pretty cool.
Definitely worth the $10 each to get in. That's about how much the cave tours here are. There's some that are $8, some that are 15. This one was 10. It was well worth it. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, we got to see some massive spiders and crickets. I think we saw maybe 2 bats. But lots of cool rocks and waterfalls.
Yeah, it just was very cool. It's surreal what nature does. Like, I was walking through there thinking, wow, it's like Disney World, because it just looks so fake. Like, I don't know how else to describe it. It looks unreal, but that's just what nature does. So now that I know that that's what it looks like for real, going through Disney World, I actually think to spend a lot of money to make things look pretty realistic.
Yeah, everything's very smooth and rounded. It does look like it's all traveled on and kind of fake.
It was really cool. This was a great idea.
I enjoyed it.
I'm glad we came.
We're trying to do some hiking now.
It was fun. I'm glad we came.